Yes, that's gonna work. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I've just been busy planning the world domination of international paddock. It's inevitable, come on. Be part of the change. International paddock, 5 PM, Monday nights. You'll be able to tune in anytime. It's live. Come put your input in. See what we'll say. 5 PM Mondays. Be there. Or be a square.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to International Paddock presents ERC Sundays. It's round 3 in the Netherlands. And you'll never guess who I've got with me this evening. He's totally not been doing comms all week. Isn't that right, Mr. Mike Wallace? How are you, my friend?
Hey, great, my friend. Brilliant. Good to hear your dulcet tones, my mate.
I mean, maybe depressing. Why the hell am I not in the lobby anymore? What have they done? What did they do?
Don't know.
I was in the lobby, right?
Andrew.
What? What?
I'm hungry. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I have been in ERC jail all day.
Why? What have you done now? Michael.
I gave the leader, one of the owners of the league, a bit of stick.
Oh. So you've been put in jail because you decided to be Mike.
Yeah.
Look at you. Dirty boy.
I know.
Dirty boy.
Who cares?
Who
cares?
I care, right?
Oh.
Do you know why? Because I thought we talked about this, Mike. You're not a convict anymore. You're a reformed man. Fucking hell. Stop it.
I'll take that. Hey, it's Exo.
Hello.
Please speak, spectator.
Michael.
Oh, sorry.
Michael.
Sorry, I'm just out of jail.
You didn't get out of jail. You weren't put in jail.
He was put in jail, apparently, according to Mike.
No, he's lying because he wasn't. I didn't put him in jail. I threatened, but I didn't.
Only I couldn't send things on Discord.
I promise you were not in jail.
You're going to promise me.
This is where Reed comes into the chat now, and Reed tells me that he put you in jail just because he felt like it.
But maybe
If
so.
we put him in, then I don't know because I wasn't part of that.
If he did, nephew, I apologise sincerely.
I was at
Okay.
work all day and I missed all this drama. Say hi to the stream, EXO.
Guys, enjoy the race. Hope you guys enjoy watching us not crash tonight.
They're not gonna crash. It's a beautiful track. They won't crash at
Right.
Zandvoort.
It is.
I've got my Ferrari doll with all little pins in it.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump out and enjoy the stream. Enjoy the
Yeah,
race.
good luck,
Bye-bye.
mate. Have a good race, pal.
Thanks.
Have a good one. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. ERC EXO. And to continue on with our tirade, okay, Mike, the racing this week has been fantastic around Zandvoort, right?
Phenomenal.
Right. Pick some highlights from this week's streams for people who haven't seen the streams already. You need to go and watch them because there was some really good racing in them, alright? Pick some highlights
Definitely.
for them so that they can go and watch them.
Got to be the finish, the last 2 or 3 laps of the 100.
Ooh.
Last
Spicy.
5 laps of the managers.
Okay.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe 14, 15 of the managers. That's
All right.
good.
Alright.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I see you. Okay. Now, I watched quite a lot of the racing this week, just reviewing some of the racing that was going on, just for the sake of, like, looking at content side of things. And my god, Zandvoort really produces some good racing. Like, for such a weirdly shaped and odd track, it just produces... I'm going to go out on a whim here and say that it produces some of the best racing on the calendar, period.
I'll agree.
It's just something special about Zandvoort. The banked corners give another degree, another dimension to racing for these guys. Because I mean, let's face it, they're not American and they don't turn left all the time. They actually turn right too. So when the bankings hit, they're like, oh my god, what is this? And they really love it. They just put their foot down. And I think that's just the thing about this track, right, is it's awesome. There's one thing that a lot of people didn't point out is actually in this year's edition of the game, right, the DRS point which you can, obviously this was for real F1 as well, the DRS deployment zone is actually far, like, for the only DRS zone actually, sorry, the first DRS zone on the track, but on the start finish straight actually is deployable from the middle of the final corner because of the banking. And I keep forgetting that every time I go around that corner. I keep thinking it's actually just after the corner, and I miss, like, I must be missing about 2 or 3 attempts a lap just because I'm not deploying it at the right point, like, just mentally in my head, you know.
I'm like that. Being on a controller, you're cornering, you're going around the corner, and then as you're going around the corner, you got to press
your
Y
DRS.
or
Whatever, yeah. So like,
I miss it.
It's quite a strange one, but I really do enjoy that. I really like having that. 'Cause it just shows you the level of downforce the cars have been able to stick to the ground going through a banked corner like that and not have to have, you know, the 1,500 kilos of downforce full package on the car to do so. And I think that's just awesome, you know. And to be honest, Zandvoort produces that racing, and tonight it's not going to be any different here on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 3. So if you haven't watched the previous 2 rounds, I suggest you do so. Question for the viewers. MCL's in the chat, right? Does MCL go 3 races in a row on the Sundays of consecutive wins? Now, it's not a first, but it's definitely not been done properly in a while. So,
Is he Max Verstappen in disguise?
could be. But he's Swedish, isn't he? MCL. Is he Swedish?
Yeah.
I didn't realise Max Verstappen was Swedish. Sweden. A storied leader goes out on track, Mr. Casper. He killed me multiple times last Monday. To that, I say tonight's going to be fun for him.
I've got a message for him, actually.
Do you?
Yeah. Pull your finger out, Casper. At least I got points in the 100.
You didn't get points. Were you racing?
Yeah, last season I
Oh
come
yeah,
fifth.
last season. Yeah, last season you you got points, but you haven't been racing this season. I was gonna say, because I didn't see you on, didn't see you at Zandvoort, but you've been on the comms box most of the time, by.
I know.
But it's alright.
I'll not swap that comms box for anything, mate.
Good, because I was expecting to hold you captive here until you die. So.
Super Fibre arrives this week.
Yes, this Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes. Well, hopefully before, at least at the longest it's going to be Wednesday, so could be tomorrow,
we'll
could
see
be
how
Tuesday.
it goes. Mr. Rookie is in the chat. He says MCL for the win. I think he's got a good chance tonight, as long as he doesn't bin it at Zandvoort. I just love
I'm
that
going to
name.
go. I'm going to go against the
You go against
majority.
The odds. Who are you saying? Who are you saying can win tonight?
I'm going for it. There's 3. I'm putting my pants on. Right. There's going to be Verstappen.
He's quick round here.
But he's not racing.
Yeah, he's gone. So
he's not racing.
He's not racing, so I mean, you fucked it. Well done, mate.
No. Mr. Wallace. Right?
Yeah, right.
Mr. Wallace. And
sorry, it's Master Wallace to you, sir.
I'm sorry. I quite fancy PDMB as well.
Yeah, I think PDMB is in with a shot tonight, but nobody can discount Raleigh and his first podium in ERC Sunday for a while, actually, last week.
Showing brilliant pace. Forgot about Raleigh.
Yeah.
And Pro Ricardo.
Yeah, Pro Ricardo.
He's showing great pace. Will they all have? If MCL, DNFs, or as some sort of...
mechanical
it could be
any
of the 18 other drivers.
It could be, right? But I think today, looking at everything, the drivers, the lineups that we're seeing here on track would suggest that I think it could, if it wasn't MCL, it could only be one of 3 names. Oh, sorry, well, it could only be 3 of the names on the grid right now, the pace that they show. I mean, PDNB, definitely, for me, is a favourite. I think Bird, if he gets his strategy right, he could do well, but I'm not going to put him in my top 3. But I think Wallace 57, or Wallace Jr., he's in with a shot, and I think if Panda can put a good race together today, he's in with a shot as well. You know, all these drivers have been showing great pace in the new game, and they're just waiting for their shot. And I mean, Wallace Jr. last week missed out on a podium in the 100 in Imola, by just a few laps, really. It was quite sad for him. I felt for him actually when I saw that, because he definitely deserved something out of it.
And we forget him. We've got 2 debutants tonight as well.
Yeah, we got Hikonik.
No, Iconic. He's been going a while, mate. He's been going a while.
Iconic. I've never seen him.
Yeah, Iconic.
Sundays before, so this is his Sunday debut.
MGL.
MGL.
MG Limited, yeah.
Yeah. And was it Arson? I think I've seen him before, whether that's been on a Tuesday or a Wednesday and a Thursday. So I'm not sure, but if this is his debut in Sundays, welcome to the new drivers.
Yeah, welcome.
I hope you enjoy this stream, and I hope you enjoy your racing here in ERC. The racing is clean, the racing is fun, and it's just a massive community. So take part in conversations and have a laugh with the boys, aye? That's what we say here. Have a laugh with the boys. Now, looking at the qualifications so far, MCL, the top of the time sheets, a 108.774 for the man in the Alfa Romeo. Raleigh, a 109.573. He's just put that time in at the moment, but I reckon he could go quicker than that. Hikonik, for me, obviously he's a debut. For me, I don't think I remember commentating or watching him before, so he comes in with a 109.688 for his first lap in the board. Just to go further down a field, Minden Bean in P5 at the moment, he was talking about how he's reduced his force feedback on the game, and he's found a little bit more pace as well, which is quite interesting, because a lot of the drivers have been finding differences in this game, maybe significant differences in how they have to drive these cars compared to the last game. And I think in this game the driving is a lot more refined, much easier to drive the cars. What do you think, Mike?
Certainly agree, but is Mitch turning up tonight? Because, unfortunately, at the moment, his teammate has got a bad back. Because Mitch hasn't put any points towards the team's tally up to yet.
I mean, his teammate right now is going round on a flying lap. We'll maybe stay on board with him and we'll commentate a whole lap here. Well, for what we've got. Coming into here, you're sort of sitting third and fourth. You're in too low or too high a gear, the car will just kill itself. That was really nice. Quite a lot of curb on the exit of the hairpin. Coming down, there's braking just after the 100 board. Oh, clambering over that curb. That's a question right there. That could be, no, he's alright. Managed to bring it down. Now down to 5th for this corner, just on dab on the brakes. You don't want to run onto the death curb, that will kill you. Coming round the banking, and he's going to come into the pits. R.I.P. No, he's not. He's just going to use the inside line. And that will be 109.631 for the second pass. Minden 3 times down off his teammate at the moment.
Yeah. You were on comms last week, were you, mate?
On where?
On Sunday comms last week.
I was on Sunday comms.
Iconic race last week.
Wait, no, I wasn't on Sunday comms.
No, I was with Sam, wasn't I? Was I?
No, Imola, I was there.
Yeah, Iconic was there.
I don't remember seeing him at all. I need to go back and watch that stream because I think you're lying to me.
Oh, I would not lie to you, Andrew.
You're lying.
I would not lie to you, Andrew, honestly.
Why
no, he didn't turn up. He didn't turn up last week.
Yeah, there you go then. So
yeah, he's been a regular in the 100.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, my hand up. I apologise.
You lied to me. You said you wouldn't lie.
I didn't lie.
You lied.
I didn't lie. I wouldn't lie to you, Andrew. You know that.
Fine. I'll take your word
Yeah.
for it.
Would you lie to me though, Andrew?
Oh, Bird is retired in the pit lane. He's got a P2 on the board at the moment, 109.2. Maybe he just thinks he can't go any quicker. Interesting. Couple of cars just about to go round on a lap just now. We're gonna watch as.
Can I
we can maybe
interrupt you, Andrew?
catch somebody. What?
Would you lie to me?
Would I like what?
Would you tell me a lie?
Would I tell you a lie?
Yeah.
No.
Right. The Insider made a quote today.
Mm-hmm.
A quote that I'm not very familiar with you saying.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody asked him about comments on today's F1 race.
Okay.
At Zandvoort. And he said, no. We only make comments about proper racing. Now, I've heard you say that. Not just once, not just twice.
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I think you might have me here. Do you think I'm the insider? If you do, comment in the chat. I want to hear you. We're going to watch on board with Raleigh for this whole lap as he comes down into turn 1. A little bit of a wide entry. Catch the inside camber. If you go wide there, you get sent off into the gravel. Flooring it straight over the bump. The car gets loose through here. You got to be very, very careful on the power as Raleigh flies down towards Zandvoort now. Up the hill and down the crest he goes. Jack and Jill went up the hill. And he does what I do in that corner. Gear down one too many and just puts his foot down. I feel like the car is more stable and you've got more responsiveness in the car at that point. But coming down in third gear, gets the power down nicely actually. He nearly lost the back end a little bit there. I could hear the car, the traction kicking in. Down the gears into third. Is he going to get it into second? No, he's going to keep it in third. Down towards this corner into fifth. Nice entry into that corner. He's flying out. Stick to the inside line all the way through here. Is he going to do well by getting to this line first?
Nice one.
109.149. That was a solid lap there from Raleigh.
Get yourself a margarita. Make sure it's a pizza, not a drink.
Mr. Wolf is out on a lap, I believe, at the moment as well.
Ow.
No, he's not on a lap. And neither is Pasteleo. Pasteleo is out.
Gas 17.
Gas is on a lap. He's coming round the final corners now. Uses a bit of the curb on exit. But he runs really wide through there. He kind of does what I do. I lose a lot of time in that corner. As I say.
Ooh.
First team, he's on 110.2. I'm actually quicker than all these guys right now. So
XO 111.
right now, with my TT time, I would be 11th. Smeary Titan. Who's Smeary Titan?
Who?
Smeary Titan.
Never heard of her.
Smear test. Shove your ass with a stick. I'm honestly such a tormented human being. Why did I say that?
I don't know. It rolled off your tongue. You must have said it before.
Breathe, Andrew. Stop being a dickhead. Well, you see.
Minden.
Wait, Mindino? Where's Mindino?
Just finished.
Ah, he's still
Wallace
slower
is-
than his teammate.
Oh no, he isn't. I thought Wallace was following him, but he isn't. Oh, Andrew.
They've not resorted
laugh.
to those tactics yet. I don't know what comes out of my mouth sometimes. I just say things and completely forget about it 10 seconds later.
Casper's up on his time.
Well, he's not
He's on
last
that.
at the moment, so he's doing alright. Panda is last.
He's
just
up on his
starting
time and he's on an outlap.
Questionable. Arson's in the pits,
Yeah, he's
Rookie's in the pits. Now, I thought that there was a rule that they all have to set a lap in qualifying.
Yes.
So,
I think it's just for the managers. I
is
think.
it just for managers, not just for
Yeah.
for Sundays? That's
I'm-
something that maybe
I'm not
Exo
sure,
can clear
mate.
up first, because I was in that stream when they announced it all, and I thought it was just
Yeah.
managers as well, but some people were debating it. So, it'd be good to know that. It'd be clear. But
Panda's qualified, not qualified, but done his first run on mediums.
why?
MG Limited, second.
Question. Why?
Yes. Why what?
Why mediums?
Panda, why mediums? He's not telling me.
He just wanted to set his lap and then sit in the pits. That's what that is. He was wearing them in. I can tell you that's what he did. He wore in those mediums so they'll heat up quicker when he goes again. Because he's taking the film off.
Scuffed him.
essentially. Yeah. Oh well. Well, Mike, since we're sitting in the pits, we've got 4 minutes left of qualifying. Could you go through the championship standings for me, please?
Certainly can, my friend. After 2 rounds, obviously 2 rounds because tonight's the 3rd round, we've got MCL on 64 points, Wallace in P2 with 39, Shaggy, who's not racing tonight for some reason, don't know why, might be working, 38 points, Bird is in P4 with 33, Exo 32, Rookie 30 in P6, Lodrique 29, P7, Pro Ricardo P10, 27, Rally P11, 27, Roman 26, Pasteleo 23, Adrenal 19, Gas 18, Yorkie 17, Verstappen 16, PDMB 14, and then we've got Franks on 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your championship standings as they stand, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy
Constructors?
the stream. We're going to be...
Constructors?
What?
You want constructors?
Yeah, go for it.
Alfa Romeo are leading constructors at the moment by 29 points over Ferrari with 65 points, Red Bull 55 points, Alpine 52 points, Mercedes 43, the one-man band of Haas 39 points, McLaren 38, Williams 31, AlphaTauri 29, and Aston Martin bringing up the rear with 17.
Wow. Some drivers really do need to bring their fingers out their arses. Because
Literally.
a few drivers in this championship are not pulling their weight for their team.
I must admit, though,
Mhm.
your likes of Adrenal, Gas, Yorkie, Verstappen, PDMB, Franks, I've only done 1 round of the 2. So
That is true. I'm waiting for Franks to come back and he's just going to fly through, you know. He's going to win everything. I believe in him. Now,
he needs to trim that tash off a bit of air resistance.
that is very true. Now, I was actually going to make a comment. Somebody was in the pool today that had a thicker tash than him.
Honestly,
Yeah, and
Was
he
it a
looked
Caterpillar?
like Nigel Mansell when he was like 26. That's
Anything
literally what he
thicker?
looked like.
anything thicker than Franks's tash would be a hedge.
It literally was like a hedge. It was like it was like an 80s porntage. That's what it was. It was thick.
Beaches Brook.
Yeah. Now, remember how I said to you that I was, you know, I'm a reserve for managers. I'm gonna just put my case out there to everybody, to all of you watching this that are a manager in ERC managers. You need a driver, okay, that's skilled, highly skilled. Panda, we're streaming, mate.
Go away, Panda. You're not wanted. You're not welcome. Concentrate on it.
Savage. Absolutely savage. We just minced him. I love him. Love you, Panda.
Sorry.
I hope you enjoy.
Panda,
I
love
hope you enjoyed your holiday, Panda Pat, and I'll see you tomorrow for.
It's not Panda Pat. Is it Panda Pat or our Pat?
Yeah, no, Panda Pat. He said sorry.
Was it?
I love you, Panda. Now, okay, let me put my case. I'm gonna put my case out there, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest, okay? To all you managers out there, this is for you, okay? You need a driver who is, you know, highly skilled in many places, who's lightweight, who can fit in the car and other places, and can be soft, medium, and hard all at the same time. Then look no further, as Mr. Papa Goose here is your man. Right?
Oh
You may-
dear,
you may
that's
think-
been rehearsed.
You
That's
may think
rehearsed.
to me right now that who is this guy? He's just a commentator. He's a bit shit, isn't he? Now listen, you don't go around winning a 100% race by being shit. Okay.
You tell him, mate. You tell him.
The fact is, I would have also won the Sunday one if I hadn't been killed by a supposed non-esports driver who thinks he's an esports driver, but I love him really because he's Scottish. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty good. I don't crash that often anymore. And look, I'm willing. I'm what they say.
Wallace. Wallace is
I'm
just,
supple and ready to breed. That's me.
Wallace just did an impression of a pinball. Sorry for putting you off your advert, mate, but Wallace has just been playing pinball.
Is that why?
Around.
Is that why he's got damage to his car? Is it?
Yeah.
Well, the Haas garage
so
is
we-
not going to be very happy with him.
No, he's not going to improve on his time.
Well, he's already he's a
Unfortunately.
194 at the moment. He has improved on his time previously.
Oh,
But right
you
now,
know, that's
Raleigh
funny.
has retired from the session, so we're going right down to the wire here. As MG Limited, I have seen him before at some point. I can't remember where.
Yeah, I
And-
think I have.
And he is currently P2 at the moment, a 108.987 for him. He is not going to improve in his time. He is in the pits, so that is time
I'm going-
up in the session for
I'm
everyone.
going to go back on your advert
Okay.
for a potential seat in the managers. Now, this is one thing I love more than anything is how Ricky getting a podium or even winning makes me really proud. But that night you won the 100, Andrew, was up there.
Was it?
It was up there, mate.
Bit of a driving god, ain't I?
Bit of a lump in my throat, mate. You give me a lump. Hey, up.
I'm just.
Something's happened.
I,
Something's happened
I'm
to me
just.
telly.
I'm just a god, okay? And I think that's what people need to understand is that when you've got someone like me in the car, you're always guaranteed to have a laugh, and you're always guaranteed to at least have a car finish the race. You see?
Excuse me. It was short qualifying tonight.
Yeah.
So why did they retire early? I can't understand.
I don't know. They just look.
Like,
I don't know. Maybe they're just too drunk or something. But like that's just the way I see it. I'm not going to read it all out because I've already missed my opportunity. But you can see everything there. You'll see the lineup on the grid as well for everybody. There's actually 2 people that didn't set times, and 2 Red Bulls just decided, nah. And I mean, the gap to first at the moment is quite considerable. If that continues throughout the race, this could be an MCL showdown.
I'm going to have a quick wee.
If you're going for a wee, then I can't shit myself.
You'll have to. Stand on.
Oh, it's wet.
No.
No. Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, it's wet! Just like Mike on a Saturday night. But let's just take this further because has he taken us to the toilet, chat?
Got a downstairs toilet, mate.
But why are you taking us to the toilet? I don't want to hear you piss. He's muted himself. Good. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that right now. I have been listening to water flow all day, and
Oh. Oh.
are you okay, Mike?
That was one of them orgasm wheeze, that was.
You've been holding it in.
I just made my bladder gladder.
Now, just to add to my manager's claim, I am a driving god, and you won't be disappointed. Alright, so my CV's right here, take it. Or leave it. It's up to you.
Telling me you can fly an airplane as well.
I can fly an airplane. Pretty poorly. But I
Didn't you
can
nearly
fly an
have a bit
airplane.
didn't you nearly have a crash today, or was it yesterday?
What?
Didn't you make a mistake? Was it today or yesterday?
No, it was like Thursday. I crashed my plane.
Or was it Thursday?
I binned it. I binned it hard into the runway because I just hit a depression right before I landed and it just fucking dropped
Well,
out of the
heard-
sky.
I heard you've been helping the residents out in Tenerife by dousing the forest flames.
Yeah, with more flames. More kerosene to add to the flames. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm that guy. Yous love me, really. It is what it is. Who's in the chat right now? Casper's in the chat. Casper says, "What if someone in chat does Andrew?" I'm not saying I'm that someone. Look. All right.
Just tell him you need to get a point. Even fucking Wallace Senior got points in there.
Get points. Stop.
Get points.
Stop it. Get help if you cannot get points. Get points tonight. Just finish a race, lads. So you need to do, and you get points. You get them handed to you like candy. You like candy, don't you?
He's the only comms guy that hasn't got a point yet.
Yeah, I've got loads of points. I mean, I've won a race, so get something, Casper. Show us what
And
you're
I
made of.
I lap Andy
What have I done?
just outside in the bin.
Was he out in the bin? Is he hiding?
Just been put in the bin.
Aye, good lad. Well, chat, how are we? Look, what's going on this week, Mike? Because, I mean, let's face it, it's a busy week, isn't it? Tell us, what's going on?
This week, tomorrow, 5 o'clock, be there, be square. International podcast.
Yeah, a lot of racing to cover tomorrow. That's going to be good.
I'm on the
IMSA.
touring cars and the super bikes, so
Yeah, all the British shit, Mr. Mike. All British
I'm a British
Mike.
shit.
He's there. He's got it all. And I'm going to be on IMSA. And the other lads will be on everything else. Whether that be we decide to talk about Formula 1 or not. But, I mean, let's face it. It's Formula 1. And to add to all that, you know, tomorrow's highlight is probably the VIR race that's about to start very soon. So if you guys haven't watched any of the qualifying or anything, do that. Fantastic track. Fantastic race. Going to be good. Doesn't disappoint me. GTD cars flying around VIR is one of the amazing. It's a just.
I watched that Porsche Cup today from Zandvoort. That was good.
Oh, Porsche Cup around Zandvoort is epic. It is epic. I love driving the Porsche Cup cars here at Zandvoort. Even just the old layout on ACC is just awesome. Car just handles so well. And it punishes you. The car punishes you so hard if you fuck up. It's so good though. Maybe I'm a bit of a sadist. Am I a sadist, Mike?
Depends which side of the bed you wake up on.
I wake up on one side of the bed and then, because I can only get up on that side of the bed. But that's
Have you filled that aquarium up yet?
no. But since we're sitting here, chat, I'm gonna jump to webcam view and you get to see my beautiful fucking sweaty face, right? Because where's the intermission gone? It's there. You'll see. If you haven't seen anything recently, my aquarium's set up again.
Yes. Look at that.
I got a new life plant in it.
Can't see it for your fringe.
Fuck you, Mike. I've got an Elodia in there, which is a really nice sort of vine plant that grows to the top of the aquarium. So, there you go. It's quite nice. I like it.
How fast does that swim?
Uh,
Aquariums are for fish, not plants.
But then fish will die without plants.
Blowing
They
it
won't.
with a straw.
Well, you'll actually see I've got 2 air stones in there right now. You might not see.
Have you
it
seen
actually
what?
on
Have
the-
you
on
seen
the
what
stream,
that
but-
fucking Polish prick said on the chat?
What does he say now?
You pair are as experienced and as old as Alonso,
I'm not that old. I'm only 21, mate.
and I'm 21.
Yeah, well, he's actually younger than me, aren't you, Mike?
Yep.
And yet, somehow, he's more experienced than me. It's just wonderful, isn't it? This world means so much to me, but then when I decide to do random shit like this, it makes me fucking cringe my head off. MCL starts us off today in P1 position. MG
Right.
Limited is in P2. Raleigh is P3. Hikonic, P4. Pasteleo, P4. What? What?
Look, see, look.
Hi MCL hits the wall.
This is what I'm going to say. Right? It's wet. It's gone out like a shit off a shovel, right? By the time them cars get to the line, his tyres are going to be stone cold. Slow down. You're not racing now.
You're
Yeah,
having a good time with that.
Rant over.
Okay. Pasteleo P5, ERC Bird P6, Wallace Jr. P7, Wolf P8, Mo Sullivan P9, Minden Bean P10, Pro Ricardo P11, P12 is PDNB, P13 Gas 17, P14 ERC EXO, P15 Storied Leader, P16 Siscola Panda, P17 Rookie License, P18 Arson, and P19 SRC Roman. So, that's your grid for today's race. Let's fucking do this, chat.
Let's fucking do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready to have some fun? Is what Jeffrey Epstein said. Now! Minden Bean has died, crashed,
Right,
and is in a wall.
I'm going to say Mo Sullivan is going to wipe either Wolf or Minden out.
You reckon?
First corner.
Come
Yeah.
on, F1, give me good camera angle, please. I don't want this, please. Come on.
Give us helicopter cam. Come on.
We'll watch from Raleig's point of view as we're off. Oh, he's
Red
just
Bull
not
made a
getting
good
any
start in
traction.
the back.
He was just straight line fucking 11s the whole way off the start there, but Iconic defending well from Pasteleo behind. Pasteleo's going to get to the inside line. Can he shoot off? No. He runs wide, nearly hits the curb. That was nearly a death already at the start of the race. As you can see, Iconic is defending well.
No, he isn't.
ERC Bird
Sullivan,
is attacking Hikonic aggressively, but it's not going to be done just yet. As you can see, Arson goes up as Story Leader goes down. What has happened for him? As you see, Mo Sullivan has gone off. He has no front wing, so VSC.
He was nearly right, wasn't he?
No, he's nearly dead. I think he didn't do a Ricardo and break his hand, so that's always good.
No, true. I got half of it right. That was quite good, that. It just come in my head just before I thought Mo Sullivan's going to have an instant here.
And
anyway,
why did you say that? Because you just cursed him.
I'm sorry, but I just had a vision. And
did you?
You
had a vision. That day, you had a vision. It was the last day that
I'm
anyone
racing.
lived on this planet. And now we can see... Oh, Wolf has got quite a nice little position. Wolf is a bit of a meister of this track, I will be honest. German.
Meister.
Is a master. Is Meister. So he knows what to do on this track when it gets wet. Very moist, as the ladies hate.
Ooh.
Now,
Arson's
Wallace down the inside at turn 1. He's going to send it. But on that inside line, you don't really want to be there unless you've got traction, because he's still got this drag race going on with Wolf. Wolf is really defending hard. He got the ability to push him wide here. No, they're still side by side. There's a bit of contact. But Wolf goes off. He is spun a little bit. He's still losing the back end. He's on the grass. Oh my.
Wow.
He's had a real real tough time of that one. He's down to P15 and he was fighting for P8 there. And now Wallace, oh, there's damage to the car in front. Minden's, a bit of carbon has went flying off his car. Is it Minden? Whose car is carbon just went flying? Whose carbon is on the track?
Wasn't Casper, was it? Casper's down the grid.
Yeah, but it was at the top of the
Panda.
grid. So someone's lost a piece of carbon. So someone's got carbon all the way on that side of the track. It's none of these guys.
No,
But-
it's not Panda.
Minden, Bean and Wallace now chasing each other down, using each other's tool.
Oh, where's that McLaren going? Wolf.
Wolf is having a bad time. He is
Can't see
having
any
a bad
damage.
time. I think he's holding on to it just. But it's like a bucking bull. Struggling.
Pardon? He's no damage because he's not going in pits.
Yeah, he's just
Gas,
he's got a
Gas
fight.
and PDMB. Gas, PDMB and Arson joining in. Must say Arson's going well in that Red Bull. Comes
Yeah,
from
they
last
are.
place.
PDMB defending nicely there. He kind of makes a mess of that line. Throws off Gas behind him. Gas goes deep into that corner. But look, behind is Arson is trying to make the move on Gas 17. He's just a bit slower than him through there.
Past
Oh,
teammates
he's hit
fell
the
out by
curb.
looks of it.
He's went wide. But Mr. Exo is going to take that place. He's up. What a fantastic little bit of movement going on at the back of the pack as Exo is defending the position now. And he does so very well. Arson back down into P13 as Exo is rolling fast and hard.
Roll it.
Rookie license looking to have a move on Casper when he has the opportunity. Oh, Casper goes deep. Rejoins a bit funny, but he's still there, side by side, and that's the move done. Rookie license up into P16. Oh, Wallace and Minden. Oh my god, it's free wide! Yeah,
Wow.
Wallace backed out of that one because look, Hikonik is going wide and he's going to get the inside line. Can he get a straight line out of the corner to make that move? It's nearly free wide here. Oh my god, it's a car park, there's contact! And Wallace is spun!
Wow.
Oh, and that's death. That was a bit of a naughty rejoin. But to be honest, he was sitting in the middle of the track, and that's not good. Just stay there, sir. Stay there. Stay there. Don't rejoin. That was close. He nearly killed more people. Your son has become a torpedo today. At that moment
Yeah,
in
but
time.
who made him a torpedo?
Well, you. Your penis is called torpedo for a reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
Submarine.
Minden up to P5.
Yeah, Minden is flying at the moment. He kind of got lucky with that. Now, we're not one to pass comment on incidents. We just see them when it happens. But
McLaren gone off track. Iconic's off track.
I don't know. That's not good to see.
And there's a McLaren Mercedes.
As
It's
gas,
gas.
that's out. That is a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. He has lost the back end out of that corner and has ate shit and died. Well, why is there a safety car? Because he's gone already. Oh well. Well, first safety car of today.
Wolf.
Drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. That's not good. Now, let's talk. Mike, can you give
Go on.
us Magic Mike's, well, Mike's magic facts? Magic Mike. Mike of
I
Magic.
certainly can. I can, and I will.
Mike Magic. Michael
That's,
Magical.
right. CM.com circuit Zandvoort is 4.259 kilometres long, which equates to 2.646 miles. 72 laps is 306.587 kilometres, or 190.504 miles. Most wins comes from Jim Clark, and most constructors' wins is Ferrari. But Red Bull can't be far off now.
Oh, yeah.
14 corners, shortest track on the calendar after Monaco, and drivers will pay the price for every tiniest mistake. Until Zandvoort had been extensively modified, drivers refused to race here because the facilities and conditions of the circuit were out of date with Grand Prix racing at that time. Modifications including the track lined with Armco and the cars were protected from sand, dunes and trackside obstacles, New pits were built and a chicane was placed before Bosshoot, the very high-speed corner that went into the pit straight. First race winner at the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort was Prince Byre of Siam, a member of the Thai royal family and an accomplished pilot. He also competed at 4 Olympics in sailing events. He was the only Thai driver to compete in F1 until Alexander Albon came along in 2019. James Hunt won his first GP at Zandvoort, and Niki Lauda scored his last GP win from 10th on the grid.
Yes.
Final corner banking is twice as steep as Indianapolis Speedway at 19 degrees. In 31 GPs, only 2 drivers have won more than 2 GPs at Zandvoort. Have you anything to add to that, Andrew?
Other than the fact is, right, the fact that it's right on the North Sea as well, so it's susceptible to the weather. And that's actually why they have kept the dunes the way they are, is to help protect the track from high winds off the sea. Another thing is as well, the track's gradient is it's actually relatively flat. The only part that it goes up and down on is sector 1. So there you go. So
That's very good, Andrew.
that's all you need to know. As you can see here, actually there's a little bit of a gradient on the track, but that's not really much. It's still pretty much straight, but you can see as you go through sector 1 that it is pretty much all up and uphill, and then it goes back down into Zandvoort, which is the actual Dutch name for the corner, Zandvoort, and I love that name. It's my favourite corner name out of all corners, like Puon, Stavelo, all that stuff, right? All those really cool names for corners. No Name, YouTube Corner, I don't know, Flugplatz, which is not really a corner, but like that's a pretty cool name as well, the Flugplatz. I think Zandvoort stands out because it just sounds so fucking stupid and funny at the same time.
Do you know that corner here that's something like Tarzan? What's it called?
Yeah, Tarzan. Yeah, they call it Tarzan.
Do you know why?
Why?
I know this for a fact. When the track was built, right, there was a farmer. His name was Tarzan,
Oh.
and they had to put a corner where his land was because he wouldn't let them build the track on his land. So they had to put a corner into Mrs. Property out. So they called it Tarzan Summit Other Corner.
Which is fair enough.
Mm.
I mean, he's not entitled to give up his land.
No.
Even if they offer him money, like, because at the end of the day, it's his land.
Oh, got a bit of news about test track being erected in Tenerife. It's got the go-ahead. Apparently, it's going to be starting to... Oh, safety cars in this lap. Building will start in the 2024/25.
Okay. Well, we're going to be on board with MCL here because he's going to want to go just
Right.
out the exit of the second last corner.
Well, he's been going mid-corner this week.
Trying to catch people out.
Mid-corner.
Now, the thing is, if he does that here, like, I don't know how effective that would be. I think he'll do it here. He'll get his power down.
In the middle of this corner now. That's where he went last time.
Oh, because he's going to slow everyone down behind him.
There.
That's why.
That's where he went. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
see it. He's trying to reduce their overall speed. That's why. That's a good move. And you'll see the big train of cars following behind him now. As you see, there's a bit of jostling for position behind. As PDMB was trying to go for a move on Pasaleo, he goes down the inside. Pasaleo defends well from PDNB. A little bit of jostling going on, jousting.
Yeah, well, he's up 2 places already.
Nope,
With
he's
him
down
Wolf
one.
having his...
As he's battling with Mr. Wolf. That's going to be a hard position to get because he's on the grass. That's not where you want to be, sir. Oh, snap of oversteer as he gets back on the track.
Pasleo and Minden.
Oh, story leader, he kills Panda.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
He T-boned the panda.
Ooh.
Now, I thought pandas were an endangered species.
Oh, you don't do that, do you? There's the steward's door, Casper.
Hello, this is the police!
Oh,
Oh, hello.
EXO, who was that? Oh,
Jesus!
PDMB.
It's become a car park here. I think it's too wet for inters now. I think. Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't reach! Ah! Oh my god!
Red Bull
Arson nearly
smashed.
killed someone. Oh my! What is going on? What?
Wallace has been smashed. This is carnage. Carnage.
Oh my god!
There's a Red Bull.
Why has
Arson's
this
in the
not been?
wall.
No, I'm sorry, but that would be a red flag in my book. He's trying to get to the
Everybody's
pits, but
going
there's
to
somebody on the other side of him. Jesus! Oh my
Who
god!
was that? Who was that?
Rookie, was it?
Rookie won it. Rookie, yeah. Brilliant.
Oh
You're
my
on
god,
another lap.
Minden's up. Bird is up in the P3, past Leo and Raleigh behind. Raleigh struggling at the moment down in P6. Maybe he got the wrong setup on, as Bird is catching MG Limited piece by piece, corner by
Wolf
corner.
of the pitch, Pro Ricardo, Wallace and Mo Sullivan have all been in for modifications and fresh input.
Raleigh. Did you know he's not Danish?
Who?
Raleigh.
No, he's thingy, isn't he? Dutch.
I didn't think he was Dutch. I think he's always showed himself as Danish, right? The only reason I'm saying that is because he's a pasty, Danish pasty.
Oh, can't say that. That's racist.
Why? Why can't I say that? How is that racist?
Danish pasty. Can't say that.
At least I'm not singing 5 German bombers.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't
Alright.
call you a Scotch haggis, do I?
Yeah, but that's not racist.
Nice work there from Rookie. Take story leader.
Maybe a little bit too defensive from story leader. Is he?
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
Oh, he's
he
off.
cut his line there. In all fairness, that was quite opportunistic from Rookie, but
Oh, I'm not blaming him for that.
no, I'm not blaming anyone. We're not allowed to blame. So,
Nah. Arson's in the pits.
Raleigh is
Raleigh.
tits is in the trolley, and his balls are in the biscuit tin. Oh! Locks up going into that corner.
Quite a gap between 9th and 10th.
Yeah, that no traction for him is not helping right now, I'm going to be honest. He is just getting that power on too aggressively out of corners. Because Birdie Wordy. Bird is the word. Del Wordo.
Bird is the word.
Oh, he was thinking about it. MG Limited was very close between those two at the moment, but there's nothing to call other than the fact that they are just there. They exist. Hello.
Oh,
Like a sea
went a bit
monkey.
wide there.
Ooh,
Went a bit
Panda.
wide there.
Panda.
Ooh, Panda.
On PDNB.
PDNB.
PDNB goes in the pits. As Panda Wanda is up into P11.
What's Panda going in the pits for? I'll stay on Panda.
Not Panda. PDNB.
PDMB. Storage leader. 5-second penalty.
What are you doing speeding in the pit lane, mate? Enough of that. That's dangerous driving.
PDMB serving his 5-second pen.
Oh, all over the place for MG Limited. Bird's just keeping the car nice and planted. Now this is one thing we don't give credit to, right? Bird's driving style is always so clean and precise. Have you noticed that, right?
And he's such a gentleman on track as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
here
I
he
mean,
goes.
look, he goes
Crashing
for
out
it.
that
He
corner.
gets better grip down than MG Limited, but he's going to be on the outside line. Oh, that's not ideal, but he's going to be close. If he can tuck down to the inside and hold on to the slipstream, he's going to have this move, surely. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of a dart to the right-hand side to try and break that toe aggressively. Bird was thinking
Minden's
about
catching
it.
up to these pair.
Ooh. I'll say,
Minden
MG
and
Limited is
Pastor Lyle.
losing so much time in the mid-corner, where Bird is just planted the whole way through.
Raleigh's joining in on this P2 battle now as well.
Yeah, quite a lot of them starting to back up because MG Limited has got that slow speed through the mid-corner. Everybody is seeming to catch up now. Now the question is, does the it doesn't look like an anteater this year, which is kind of depressing.
Bird's
The
got
Mercedes.
MG. Oh, MG and Bird. MG and Bird.
They are trying to go for it. Bird's trying to get his wheel in. He's going to go down the inside. He's there. Oh my god. And he gets the move done, and Minden loses the back end behind in style. But look at that. MG Limited still there on the inside. They touch.
Oh!
Oh my god. These guys are fighting tooth and nail at the moment. And Bird is holding on tight, as it looks like he is living to fight another
Minden's
day.
off-road. Minden's off-road. Went wide at that corner.
Oh, and
Lost
so's
position
Rally.
to Exo.
Rally's going slow. As a virtual safety car. Who's died?
Wallace. He's on mediums.
Why? It's still raining.
Perhaps still run out of inches.
It's still raining.
Bird. 5-second penalty.
Oh, that's not like you, sir.
Do you know this clean racing points, right? If you've got 5-second penalty and then serve it, do you still get your clean racing points?
Fuck knows, mate. I have no clue.
Hey, they're all going in pits.
And there's more
It's only
penalties being
virtual.
handed out.
Yeah,
Pandy.
it's only a virtual, and they're all pitting.
I think they were sort of predicting it was going to go full, but there's not been that much damage on the track, so. Oh, that's an unsafe pit release. As it looked like Hiconic had decided to just pull out in time, you know, or too late would be the word, and he caved inside him. So, VSC. Let's talk about the racing so far. Action-packed, maybe for the wrong reasons. Michael.
Well, it's racing. It's racing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I thought you were
Rally,
tied there for
No, I'm writing things down, making notes. Notes. And notes.
Noits, aye?
Notes and notes.
You become a Noibat. He's a Pokemon, by the way.
Oh, don't mention
Bat that makes
Pokemon to
noise,
me.
but we are under racing speed. Minden Bean goes round the outside of SRC Roman. He's still there. And he's going to have the inside line for the next corner if he can hold on.
Minden Bean goes round the outside, round the outside,
He's
round the
done it.
outside. Oh, Minden Bean goes round the outside.
That was very clean from Mr. Mendino Bino.
Think Wallace has made a mistake putting mediums on.
Just a bit. Pastor Leo. Doing quite well right now in P5. Sort of storming.
Isn't it?
Someone that we didn't expect to do as well as he is. Rally is struggling up ahead. Whoa, that's a crash. That's death. That is death for Rally.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
He just couldn't get the power down. I mean, that's what happens on full traction, and that is going to be a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Number 69 has 69 the wall.
He's, yes, he filled all entrances then, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. He made his
Mo
front
Sullivan
nose count.
pitted.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, a few people that didn't pit before will have pitted now, planning to go at the end of the race in the rain. So,
And
Michael,
Wallace is going in the pits.
and gets a 3-second time penalty in the process.
He'll take his mediums off and it'll stop raining knowing his luck.
Well, I mean, those mediums will be fucked now. If you race, so like, you know what that is, right? It's called graining on tires.
Yeah. Who's that in pits as well? Somebody else just gone in pits. Oh, it's MCL. Have you heard this commentator at Zandvoort? The driver, Nicky Laudy. Right, Brummy accent.
Nicky
Have you seen
Laudy.
Yeah, we seen him around there, do you? Oh, Rookie. That's not very often, is it? Rookie gets a pen.
Alright, Nigel, how are you?
Alright, Rookie's just gone off track and you've got 3-second penalty.
Nigel Mansell. That's me.
Bird's going in
Alright,
the
lads.
pits as well as Rookie. And
Alright,
Raymond.
lads. What you talking
Roman's
about?
in the pits. Ricardo's going in the pits. Mo Sullivan talks like that, you know.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Where's me flat cap?
Flop clop. Woody.
Down the pit.
I need to.
Oh, got a
I'll
new
put
name
you
for
down the
Exo.
cut.
Got a new name for Exo.
Oh, Arsenal's got 5 seconds. Why is everyone dying today in the pit lane? Why is it hard to get into the pit lane here? 'Cause I don't think it is.
New word for Exo. Great Wall of Biltong.
The great what? Cheetah.
Cheetah.
Cheetah corner. Biltong corner, as we call it in the sim racing world, is biltong. Biltong
Let's go
corner.
shoot an.
'Cause
Let's
it's
go
a
shoot an
sausage.
antelopes.
It's a South African sausage curb. It's
What is?
biltong.
Biltong.
Corner. I'm fucking yawning.
Are we keeping you awake, mate? Sorry.
You try swimming in that pool.
Oh, fucking hell, it's always late today. Late time I am. You know, can't make a comment.
Mike, you don't work. You look after dogs.
I've done my fucking work.
Yes.
I've done 40 odd years of work. You're going to talk to me about work. I did farming before tractors.
Did you? I
know what hard work is, lad.
You know that red crane that sits at Tarzan?
Yeah.
That's
Been
my
there a
face
while.
right now. That's my face right now.
Why are you angry?
I don't know. He doesn't look angry, does he?
He's red.
Just because he's red doesn't mean. Now that's racist. You're saying that everybody who's red, right? Everybody who's
Is a
red
fucking crane.
is
Everybody that's red is a crane.
is sad and is angry because they're a crane.
That's not racist.
It is racist because what if you identify as a crane?
Well, I'm going to identify as a fucking alcoholic, so I'll get beer for nothing.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I sexually identify as an Apache helicopter, so.
Got to be precise, haven't you? You've got to be exact, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it's true. You know, I'm saying this now, right? I'm going to say this now, okay? This is the truth, okay?
Right, 1 minute ago we were talking about biltong and everything, and all of a sudden we're on Apache fucking helicopters.
That's not my problem, it's yours.
And people going red as a crane.
Right, no, we talked about that because you were being racist. So I was calling you out on that, Michael. You can't say that.
Right. Red as a crane. Now, has anybody got red skin? Am I being racist to red skinned people?
That's
What nationality has got
that's
red skin?
everybody in Native America.
That's my missus on day 1, day 2 at Tenerife holiday. Red skin.
fucking lobster.
Yeah. Oh my, don't touch me that. Just put some of that after sun on, will
Ah, fuck off.
you? Yeah.
You
Do
can
you
burn
hold
it.
your fucking arm? Yeah, your fucking arms are long enough. Julie, don't listen to lap 17, please, when you get a chance.
Too late.
It's Andrew doing an impression of me. It wasn't me. It was Andrew doing an impression of me.
Yeah,
His fault.
that's all my fault. Fucking Blake, shoot the messenger, why don't you? Fuck you. Right, no, right. So, obviously, I talked about this before. I don't know if I've said this on the podcast or whatever, but I've been looking into the potentially joining the Royal Navy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we were having a joke last night. A group of us, it was like me, Sam, Scott, and Pat, like a bunch of the other guys, like Angelo and all that, from the Papa Champs group. And we were playing the Weakest Link, and I was talking about how I was thinking about joining the Royal Navy and that. And yeah, I just said, well, to be honest, everybody's fucking screwed. Because I have the mental capacity of a goat. And the reality of the situation is, right, I will end up dropping, shooting missiles and dropping bombs on my own country. Because I'm that stupid. Just say. And MCL's gone. There's a big gap behind. But MG Limited is on past the line. Past the line. That's basically MG Limited right now. as he's down the inside, well, down the outside of Postilio.
And he's gone. He's gone.
He's going for it. He's gone. He's made the move, ladies and gentlemen. Postilio is now down one position. ERC XO is on the flyer. Like, he's...
What are you doing, Paul? How are you doing, mate?
Oh, what are you saying, boy? No, not too bad. Like, just been living in the sewers and that.
All right. What car have you got now, mate?
Oh, we still got the Ford Fusion and that, but the engine's busting that. So had to spend a bit of money on that. That's why I'm living in the sewers now. Also, that cunt Andrew, he kicked me out of the house.
You're joking. Why? Didn't you feed the rabbits?
Oh, right.
Pigs, guinea pigs.
I'm sure it was just a big misunderstanding, but I said to him, like, that I would tidy up after myself and that, and I'd live, like, coincide with the boy, like, you know, because, you know, we're pretty good mates and all that. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. He kicked me out the window. He actually sent me head first. I had a few stitches and that in my head for a while, but to be honest, I hold no grudges, and I love the boy still, but he's just a bit of a wacky, like, but, you know, say nice now, he's a good lad. But what a fucking state he puts himself in. He gets so fucking drunk some nights. Oh, he's doing so good, like, I'll never get that drunk, like, I'd rather support Celtic than Rangers, but Rangers are shite, and so is all that, so I'll rather, you know, more of a Borussia Dortmund fan myself, so I'll say it. Right, I better head off, like, I've got to go and fit this new part of the car. I got a new tyre that I stole.
Alright.
I stole it. Yeah.
Pirelli.
It wasn't a Pirelli, it's a Toyo tyre.
Continental.
I nicked it off a car that I found just lying in a garage, like, and I was a bit drunk and I just took it home. I realised I actually slept with the tyre, so, you know, we've got a bit of an emotional connection now, so it's going on the car. Fuck knows if it'll fit, but I'll make it fit. Alright, I'll catch you later, Mikey. I'll see you later, right?
Alright, mate. See you later, Paul. Nice speaking to you.
Alright, see you about. Get the fuck out of my room, you little shit! I'm told to get out of here! Oh, I'm sorry, oh, fuck! Oh, get out! Fuck you!
Now I know why you set that aquarium up again.
Just to drown the cunt. What was he doing?
Wallace is up to P12. Wallace is flying, mate. Absolutely flying.
He's starting to make some waves. Get the joke, because it's that wet. Anyway, Birdie Bird is on Minden Bindo. Bindo. What's going on? Birdie, what's going on, sir? Because that's Orson getting another 5-second penalty. That sucks to be him. Don't cross the pit lane line, you idiot. Alright. Bird, hurry up. Yeah. You're the only battle on track right now. Give me some action, sir. Please. Oh, Pro Ricardo has sent it round a few times.
He's dropped down the grid a bit. He's going quite well early on.
Kind of sucks to be him, because, I mean, they're all on intermediates, and they're all fine, okay? The track has definitely gotten too wet for Inters, in some ways. It's just a bit aquaplaning in places. Bird's trying
Get
as
an
hard
outboard
as
motor on. Ding dong bean. Wallace and Mo Sullivan just made a easy work of wool as he made a little mistake there.
Birdie. He's struggling at the moment, I'm not gonna lie, he's not gonna make that move. He's having to set his moves up so far in advance. Pasteleo, however, is on the back of the MG Limited, as MG Limited is back to losing grip mid-corner.
I was just going to come on to that to you, mate.
Everybody's like literally running his diffuser in these corners, and he got so slow through the mid-speed corners.
Look at the gap MCL's got on these.
That was a bit of an incident.
You did well hold on to that.
Yeah, I
Hats
mean,
off to you, Pasteleo.
to be honest, Pasteleo did send it on a gap that sort of didn't exist there, but he made it work. It's just like, the thing is, I think it's so difficult for the guys behind MG Limited to get past him, right? Because he's quick, right? But he's so slow in the mid-speed corner, like in the middle of the corner.
Yeah,
That everybody's running his diffuser. And here we
Exo's
go.
joining the charge now.
Pasteleo's just on the outside now. If he can hold it here, he's going to
Go-
have the
go
line.
on, lad. Ooh,
Oh, the MG Limited
Oh,
running out a bit of room
oh,
there. They're still side
oh,
by side.
oh,
And MG Limited gets run out wide, and there's Exo. He's down the inside now. Oh, he thought about it. Just not enough. Oh, big crash behind. Minden, Bean, and Birds.
Wow. Wow. Oh. Didn't see that, mate, to be honest.
Minden Bean has been disqualified.
So he's not going to add to points tally to the this week either.
Nope. Looks like it.
Ooh,
I caught
Wallace
that in the
is
background.
receding. I saw it in the background, but didn't see the initial contact. I saw the aftermath.
Oh, Rookie. Rookie going slow on the inside. What's going on here, sir? Oh, he's got damage, I think, is he? No, he's not got damage. Why is he
No,
going
I
slow?
think he realised. I think he realises the faster cars behind.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because he's such a gentleman,
Well, until
you know.
that
Oh,
point,
Bird.
I think Bird's got
Bird.
some damage from that. He's struggling now.
Yeah, isn't he? Can't make out the rear wing, whether he's got some rear wing damage, underfloor damage, I don't know.
It's probably on
Can't
the floor.
make out.
Um,
Shame, shame.
it's a big shame because, you know, he was going so well. He's going.
He's
into the
going in,
pits.
yeah. I'll keep my eye out, see what's going on.
Oh,
Oh, he's
gets
got a
number
speeding
5.
penalty.
How's he getting 5 seconds? He was down at speed there. He was down. I could see that.
Front wing for Bird.
Yeah, Roman goes up a position. So everything's changing. Mr. Exo has actually decided to join the fold for this evening.
Just in the gap. P1 and 2.
Yeah, well. That's what happens,
Hey.
unfortunately, when you get stuck behind a car that's struggling in the corners. Oh, because look at that! He's sideways! He's literally drifting it into that corner because he's climbing the curbs. He's just an impenetrable wall at the moment because it's difficult to pass a car, right?
Impenetrable or unpenetrable?
Impenetrable.
Exo's made easy meat of that. Ooh,
Yeah, no,
come
they're
back
still
at him,
there,
he's come
though.
back. He's still there.
Pasteleo and Exo fighting hard for the position. Because now Pasteleo and Exo are going to have to work together here if they want to get past MG Limited ahead. Because right now it doesn't look like much is going to happen. And it's going to stay like this. Because the cars behind are actually chasing as well. They're catching up. Because
I'm
there's
impressed with Mo
Hickonick.
Sullivan tonight.
What? Because he's not died. Oh, that's a bit. That's contact.
Oh, who's
But
that?
it's-
Who's that?
Pasteleo and MG Limited is just so slow going into the corners that it's really. I bet you it's so frustrating for Pasteleo and Exo right now.
2/3 of the race gone. Rookie license got past Mo. Wallace is looking to mop up any mistakes these two make. Pasteleo. Ooh.
Yeah, Exo's
Pasteleo.
got back a little bit just so that he doesn't get involved. I think that's maybe a good plan right now. Mo Sullivan on rookie license is getting close, and Wallace is also chasing down Mr. Mo Sullivan.
Pasteleo and MG Limited. Swapping positions. Ooh.
They're still side by side, but there's a bit of argy-bargy going on now.
Wolf. Penalty.
Yeah, into the braking zone. However, it's still there. Oh, he runs onto the gravel, and that's going to leave the
hang
door
on,
open for Exo to
ooh.
try and get a foot in now, because Exo's now there. Exo's going to be down the inside. MG Limited just manages. How can he manage to be able to hold that, but struggling through the corners to hold it?
Don't know.
Because look, that's he's so slow on the throttle. I don't know. I'm just it's frustrating me, and I'm watching it.
Is he going? Is no TC? Do you reckon?
I need to watch on board with him for a little bit. Yeah, he's no
Wallace,
TC, but
Wallace
like,
and Mo Sullivan all over the back of Rookie.
he's
Mo's
definitely
made the move.
He's definitely no TC, but you know,
Mo's
even
made
then,
the
there's
move.
people around him on no TC.
Oh,
Exo's on no
Wallace.
TC. And
Wallace, after all that
Pasteleo,
hard work, makes a mistake. Lost the back end. Sure move on Rookie there, but lost the back end. But Iconic's joined the battle as well. Third's up to P13 and Pro Ricardo up to P11.
Hickonix joining the battle on EXO, as you said.
Iconic. So
Iconic.
Pick
Well,
and-
look, it's
pick-
Hickonix.
pick and mix. Pick and mix.
It's Hickonic.
Iconic.
No, it's Hickonic.
I spoke to him. It's iconic.
I don't know.
Pick and mix. Pick and mix.
Fuck knows. He's not spoken to me. Fine, Hickonic.
Pick and mix. Pick and mix.
He's having
Sorry,
fun
Andrew.
saying pick and mix now.
Sorry.
It's like... Did I say something funny, mate?
It's me. Sorry.
EXO round the outside at turn 1. He's still there, but I think it's going to be close. They're still side by side, but he's going to get pushed a little bit wide. He's still got a wheel in there. There's contact.
Contact.
Oh my god. Like, that
Only
could have been
passes
EXO's
rookie.
move. I can see EXO.
Always up to
He's
P8.
starting, like, EXO doesn't really get frustrated, but I can see by the urgency of his driving that he really wants that podium now.
You got a bit thingy with me today.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
Well.
Leave the poor man alone.
Anyway, we've got a race to commentate on.
Good. Jesus. Get your head in the game, son. Stop having up your arse. Yeah, Minden will be a bit angry after that. EXO now. Oh, he's got much better speed coming out of that corner. Surely this is going to be... It's going to happen for him now. As he gets alongside him into turn 1. He's still there. He's carried a lot more speed into that corner. He's still got a wheel in. Coming up to this corner again. This is where we saw a little bit of wheel banging going on before. And it nearly happens again. And it's just going to happen again. Because... I don't know, MG Limited tries to take his usual line through that corner and then hits people out of the way. I can imagine there might be a ticket maybe put in about that, because that's twice that's happened now to the same driver as he's trying to get past, especially at that corner. Because now that also means that EXO could lose a position to Iconic behind because of that. I don't know. I'm not one to speak, but does seem a bit like not leaving a driver ample space because they are alongside you. Like, there's no question, that, like, unfortunately, if somebody's on the inside in that corner, you have to just leave them spaces. You can't run into them sideways and stuff, you know. You can see,
Yeah, I see your
he's
point.
struggling a little bit at the back here to get his power down. The track is very, very glassy at the moment. A lot of water still standing on that track. I think it's, if I would say any better, there's no dry line really anymore, and they really need to think about how they're going to survive to the end of the race on these inters, because they're old, and I mean they're going to be worn to all hell. EXO's decided to give him space this time, I think, because he's just getting a little bit frustrated with what's going on. Wallace up to P5 now as he makes the move on Iconic behind, who had seemed to have had like a little incident.
Looks like it, because there's 10 seconds between him and EXO. It wasn't 10 seconds a couple of laps ago, because he was up on the back of EXO.
Did we miss something?
We must have done.
I don't know. Anyway, Wallace is up into P5.
I was looking on chat actually on the Discord to see if there was any comments from the retirees.
Don't know. Interesting enough. EXO is still within 0.7 of MG Limited behind, so ahead. Sorry. So there's going to be some changes going on as Iconic is chasing down Wallace. If he can hold on to this, he might have a little move on the straight here.
So PDMB's all over the back of these as well, waiting for any little chances he could have.
Little vulture he is.
Do you know there's only 7 laps to go?
There is, and
It's been like a sprint.
it generally has. I mean, there's just been so much action when they've been racing as well. Like we've had these sort of side-by-side battles. Like Exo's taking his time with this guy in front of him now. He's just trying to make sure he gets his defense and his attack set at the right moment, at the right time. Put enough pressure on him to make him make a mistake.
Just like to say, Casper again, no points.
I already said that.
Have we? Oh.
Yeah. Stop rubbing
Bring
it
it
in the
up
poor
again.
boy's face. Alright, you've proved your point. You're the
Alright.
superior driver. Okay, because we're watching on board with Iconic at the moment.
Aye.
And he's getting a little bit loose out of that corner. On Wallace,
He's losing.
Close though.
These two are losing time and Exo now battling with each other.
Yeah, because Exo's now going to have a potential move on MG Limited. He's not going to be hanging around. Ooh. Very late defense there from MG Limited. But he's made his move. He can't move back over, and he's doing it again. Hello, sir. That's moving. You made a... I don't know. You moved to the right. I don't know. That's a difficult one because it's... The argument would be that he's taken his natural line through the exit of the corner.
Yeah, Bird's making his way through the field, by the way. He's just took Roman.
Mr. Exo is flying. Still, he really wants that podium. MG Limited, however, is defending that final point.
PDMB's made another one in the pits.
What is it with people today?
PDMB's on the charge. It's yellow flag. What's that for?
Looks to be a car going slowly. I think that was. It was a blue car, so it must be. Is that it can't be
Williams
Panda? Who was it? Who's the other Williams? It'd be Pasteleo. Would have been it was either Pasteleo or it was a McLaren, so it might have been Wolf.
24 seconds to gap. And there goes Exo. Oh, contact. Wheel-to-wheel contact there with MG Limited and Exo.
Yeah, there.
Questionable
It's
driving.
a little bit, maybe a little bit too aggressive to be classed as fair racing now. Between
Wallace
these
in the
two.
pits. And he's putting on a fresh set of Ventors.
There's all fair and well defense where you squeeze a driver, but the squeezing normally entails not causing contact. So, I don't know.
Just had a yellow flag and I was on board with Panda. Struggling.
Yeah, he's not having the best today, is he?
No.
Well,
I think Exo's a bit wary of making a move now.
He doesn't want to put all this effort in and for it to go down the drain because of contact. So he's just trying to, if he gets the move done, that'll be good. But right now, he's just he's just struggling a little bit right now to find that time. Now we're gonna. Oh.
How many laps will these into last, Andrew? Because I'm interested in this now. Oh,
yellow flag.
Panda's PDM, Panda's DNF.
Not Panda's DNF in the pits. I wonder if Exo had slowed down to potentially go in the pits there in case that was a safety car. That's what he's done.
Bird's up to P8. Just took Iconic. Rookie license and Bird. Oh, Iconic's in the pits, that's right. Rookie license and Bird, and there's a...
Hello.
Ooh, Panda. That was Panda's car.
Why's Panda's car came back out on track? He was in the pits when he retired. I saw him in the pits. Ugh, bit glitchy. Oh well, Bird and Rookie license, as you say, are going head to head at the moment. Two Ferrari powered cars.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
With Iconic. Iconic's car caused a near enough fatal crash. He'd come out of the pits after he DNF'd. But anyway, Yeah, I think Exo's holding back.
Yeah. I think he
Yeah,
knows.
one question. How long will these inters last?
They'll last about the same length as a medium tyre, to be honest. They're a little bit longer life. They're maybe about 25 laps on each tyre
Right.
at max stretch, and it depends on how much water's on the track, really. Because as you know, they're not designed so they're not really designed to touch the surface of the track. They're designed like paddle steamer wheels. That go round. They're basically big paddle steamer oars or whatever you want to call them, paddles. They just push water because water has force to it. So they do have a bit of, softer compound to them, so they do stick to the ground. But
Yeah,
the
rookies in
reality
the
is they're
pits.
not really made for that. They sort of suction themselves to the ground via the water.
See,
Push the water
what's
behind.
making me think is, though, you've seen Wallace and you've seen Rookie both pit for fresh inters.
Maybe they were struggling a little bit. Maybe they're going for fastest lap. Who knows? Because it does take a little while for the inters to come into play. It takes 2 laps, roughly, for them on a wet track to do their best bidding. But Exo is catching. He's trying. He's
Bird
got a bit
up
of
to
a sound glitch
P6.
at the moment.
Bird is up to P6. I'm quite impressed with Bird today.
Yeah, he's done quite well. His strategy's worked for him. The 2 Ferrari boys have been driving very well tonight. As we're going to see potentially a move here with Exo. We're going to jump on board with him as he goes down straight. You have to excuse the sound glitching. Right, that's allowed. He squeezed him in the corner, right? Now, the question would be, where does Exo make his move? Because he knows he can. He just has to make it cleanly. That's the question. Because
Wallace just took Roman.
the driving has become a little bit aggressive from MG Limited in front for the defence, which I can understand. He's fighting for a podium here, but
Yeah.
there's a level of aggression. It was twice he made contact with Exo in the same corner. Literally a lap apart from each other.
Yeah.
And it's just, it was becoming a little bit of a, a
Yeah.
replay
Iconic's
incident.
ready to take Roman.
Mr. Exo.
Wallace and Mo Sullivan are close
Exo's
as
going
well.
now. He's going to try and see if he can make this move. He's very close to the car in front of him, but he's going to get squeezed down to the pit wall. Right, he's made his defensive move. We're going to see he's going to come back across and hit him. Okay. You can't do that if the car's alongside you. That's unfortunately not how it works.
If Exo don't get past him, he's going to lose his podium in the stewards' room, I think.
Yeah, there's I'm just
Bird.
watching on board this just because it's quite close, but Wallace could have a little move going on. Mo Sullivan here, he's got his front wing in, but it's just not enough yet.
Iconic's caught them up.
Wallace cutting the corner shorter than he usually would for his line to try and see if he can get a better exit, but it's not worked for him because now Iconic's trying to get the move done on the inside, but there's nothing there. But now, Wallace goes wide, but he's managed to make it stick. He's nearly there. He's basically pushed his way through because that's now Iconic potentially going to have a move now on Mo Sullivan, but it didn't work for him because now Mo Sullivan's still in P8. Wallace has gone up 1 position.
Do you know,
Exo's dropped back again.
MCL's pitted and still 20 seconds in front.
Yeah, it just shows you. He's went for dominance tonight, I think.
Still, Exo's thinking he's not even making
Nah,
any...
he's slowed down now. He's just trying to stay within sort of arm's reach of the driver in front. That's about it, really. Roman was looking for a move on Mo Sullivan now. As
Mo
Iconic's
Sullivan,
got there.
Say, Mo's dropped back a bit from Iconic within the last few corners, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe losing that back end a little too much. Roman, he was thinking about a move on the inside.
Yeah, certainly was.
car sideways there. Was that Wallace? He's alright though.
No.
Who was it?
Iconic's gone.
EXO now is really close to MG Limited, but the
Yeah,
reality is I
Iconic's
don't
struggling.
think it's going to work because MCL is about to cross the line and be a free time winner in 3 races. 100% win rate so far this season for MCL, but we're so engrossed in the battle up front here for the final podium position. EXO now is sitting right behind MG Limited. He's trying to get him to defend wide, but it's not going to happen. And it's going to be a drag race to the line, but I think MG Limited might just have this. Yeah. Unless it's going to be very close. Oh, and MG Limited just gets there. 8/100ths of a second between those two at the line. Now, the question would be, how many reports might be put in today? Bird gets 5-second time penalty for an unserved penalty. But Wallace goes round PDNB to take P6 at the final corner. But with penalties, it goes down. Anyway, Mo Sullivan comes home P8 and SRC Roman P9. Rookie license with a penalty, still P10 at the moment. Pro Ricardo defending from Hyconic. And Hyconic just gets it.
Hyconic.
Oh, what a race.
Wasn't it? Certainly delivered this week.
Yeah,
Certainly delivered.
definitely was quite an interesting race to sign things off. Mike?
I don't usually argue with the driver of the day. The games give it to PDMB, and yes, I must admit, he drove a good race, but my driver of the day goes to EXO.
Okay, yeah.
What were you going to say?
My driver of the day, right? Because this is going to sound like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon, because a lot of people will obviously think this, but I think I'm going to have to give it to MCL. You know, 3 races dominant, and you know, over 20-second lead at the finish there. I mean, on a wet track, wet surface, no traction. You know, that's somebody who is just in sync. He was 2 seconds a lap quicker on his best time than everybody else. It was unbeatable compared to everybody else. 25 seconds at the end there. So another bunch of points to add to MCL's tally, as including that fastest lap, which is going to be good. Well, Mike, take us through today's finishers.
Me?
Yeah, cool.
P1, MCL. P2, Pasteleo. P3, MG Limited. P4, ERC EXO. P5, ERC Bird. P6, PDMB. P7, Wallace 57. P8, Mo Sullivan. P9, SRC Roman. P10, Rookie License. P11, Iconic. P12, Pro Ricardo. P13, Arson. P14, ERC Wolf. And
Panda, storied leader, and then
DNF'd.
Minden Bean, yeah. Sad times
Andrew,
for those drivers.
Sad times.
What are you saying, by? What have we got?
I'm just going on to Discord now, actually. I can't... MG Limited said his tyres were cooked. Is that an excuse?
Don't know, don't think so. I'm not going to comment on any more. Chat, thank you very much for watching this race. It's been quite entertaining, actually, for a wet race around Zandvoort. Now, if you haven't
certainly delivered.
If you haven't watched any of the other races from this week, they're all live on our YouTube channel now for you to view. Also, the podcast is there. A whole playlist has been made on YouTube for you guys to go back and relax and just enjoy the banter that the boys have on the podcast. Now, if you don't know what's coming up this week, then you must be pretty silly, because tomorrow, 5 PM, just after 5 PM, we'll be live with International Paddock Podcast. At 8:30, we've got Papa Champs. And then we're back for racing this week with ERC on Wednesday at 8 PM. Where are we this week?
France. Paul Ricardo.
Paul Richard this week. And that will also be, so we've got managers on the Wednesday, 100s on the Thursday, and then we're back on Sunday for ERC Sunday with myself and Mike in the comms box. Well, quite entertaining, isn't it? Well,
Yeah, keep
w-
saying it certainly delivered at Zandvoort this week.
definitely. Guys, if you were watching this on YouTube, you know what to do. Hit that like button and all that jazz. But also, if you've been watching us on
Subscribe.
Twitch and you haven't hit the follow button, you're stupid. You're an absolute idiot. Because
If you're not there, you swear.
We supply you with the best content you've ever seen. You should
You-
be followed to the International Paddock Podcast channel here. And
'Cause
you
we
should
give
also
you
be on
what you want.
Instagram. Instagram?
Don't we, Andrew? We deliver.
We do deliver. We're like Amazon, but better. And also, to add to all of that, right? If you're not following our YouTube channel, then you're stupid as well, because all the races get uploaded there the same week as. So please do pop along and say hello. Comment on the videos, like them, enjoy them. We also put our
Tell us
Papa
where we're
Champs
going
and
wrong.
everything on there as well. Tell us
Tell
where
us
we're going wrong.
where we're going. Tell us where we're going wrong. Tell us where we're going right.
If you tell us where we're going wrong, it's just going to be a simple,
Fuck
cool.
off.
Yeah, fuck off. I know what I'm doing. Gloves and steering wheel. Gloves and steering wheel here. Look, it's been a pleasure being live with you guys on your Sunday night, and I hope you guys had an awesome week, because I know I did. I hope you guys have an even better week next week, and I'll catch you all live here again tomorrow for the International Paddock Podcast. And for those of you that just watch ERC Sunday, well, I'll see you next Sunday. Good night. God bless.
Night. God bless you. Bye bye.